Oh yeah, today's review video. Just thought I'd let you know. Let's start the show. What's going on, guys? Red One here, and we're back with another beach bullet vlog created by that guy, hosted by me, Red One. And like I said in the intro, guys, I wanted to give you a quick rundown of my impressions of a 600 and a 1000. They're not the same make or model. Well, of course they ain't the same model, but they're not the same maker, but still. I'm pretty sure this translates across all 600s and all 1000s. There's three major things that I wanted to point, or that I want to point out to you guys since I've been riding this bike. The first thing, seating position. The seating position is awesome. I like the seating position. I can actually flat foot this fucking thing, and flat footed, I can actually stand the fuck up. Like, ass comes off the seat and everything. That's awesome. Whereas, like, my R6, and for all my other R6 riders at stock ride height, you guys know, if you're under 6 feet, you're tippy-toeing an R6. So, there's something, if you guys are looking into an R6, and you're, say, 5'5" or some shit, don't go in an R6. Or if you do, get some fucking lowering links or something. But me being 5'10 and a half, 5'11", I'm tippy-toeing an R6. Not bad, but, you know, there's times when I'm trying to back it up and there's like a little incline that I gotta walk up backwards. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. You know, and then I'm gonna get off. I want to show you guys the seat on this fucking thing. But you gotta check out the seat, man. This seat is like this fucking jail shit. I don't know what it is, man, but it's nice and fucking soft. Look at it. It's like all spongy. It's like Dr. Scholl's for your ass, man. That shit is lovely. So the seating position and the seat is great. Very nice and comfortable. Doing long rides on this would be immaculate. The second thing that's very noticeable about this bike is the weight of this fucking thing. I'm not saying just putting it on a scale, it's heavy. I'm talking about when you're maneuvering this thing, right? It's totally different, night and day, compared to my 600, my R6. You know, the first time I got on the freeway with this thing, like getting on the freeway, I think right here, this entrance, let me check it out. But first, yeah, something like that, where you go around, I don't know what you call them. I call them teardropping or whatever. The teardrop entrance or some shit. Anyways, when I went to dive this bitch over, like up until about here or so, like it was fine. Just leaned right over. But then soon thereafter, the steering started to like push back on me. It was weird. So you know how you guys, you know, you counter steer, right? Like if I want to go left, push, bam, bike goes this way. At a certain point, this fucking handlebar starts to come back, dude. It's the weirdest fucking thing in the world. Holy shit. Oh, I know this guy. See this motherfucker all the time. Him and his Ducati and Yamaha. You know what? I was the first motherfucker at the light. Now I'm about to be the last son of a bitch jumping off the light. What kind of shit is that? But yeah, that steering starts to push back on you. And if you're not ready for that shit or know it's gonna happen, man, I can totally understand where that shit could bite you in the ass and you end up smacking the fuck out of a guardrail or a wall or some shit. So just a little warning for all you that never been on a 1000 and ride a 600 and are pretty fucking confident on that shit. Don't just hop on a 1000, haul ass, and then fucking go to make a turn and shit and think it's gonna be the same. It is not. Man, you know, it really isn't, man. This is a heavy son of a bitch. But it's not in a bad way. The thing is, this isn't my bike, number one. Number two, she don't have frame sliders, okay? since she don't have frame sliders, I'm way too nervous about trying shit, because if I happen to low side this bitch, it's gonna get tore up. You know what I mean? Versus like just having to replace, you know, the frame slider or some weird shit like that. So when I'm in like a nice corner and this shit starts to push back on me, I honestly don't know what to do. I don't know if I should continue to fight it or what, you know? I haven't figured that out. So, you know, for you guys who ride 1000s and that have experienced this, man, let me fucking know. Am I supposed to keep pushing or just lean more? I don't know. Like I said, man, I'm too nervous about dropping this bike, man. So that's the second thing that I noticed is the weight. You know, it's not as nimbly bimbly as my R6. So when lane splitting, you know, I go ahead and I take it easy. You know, I can't whip in and out of cars and find little holes, you know, for the reasons that I explained before. I don't want to crash this bike. So yeah, that's the second thing, is its weight. It's something that I believe with time you can manage and definitely fucking master. But over these last couple of days, I'm not even trying to push the envelope. So the third and final thing that I wanted to point out to you guys about this fucking bike, as good old Jeremy Clarkston would say, the power! Power! The power of this fucking thing is awesome. You definitely have to grow into it. You just can't fucking hop on this bitch and think you're gonna ride it. This motherfucker will make you respect it. Yes, it will. Let's just go through the gears. First gear, very wheelie tendencies. It's wheelie. It's not wheelie happy, but it's very easy to get this front end off the ground without clutching in first gear. Second gear, just about the same. This front end will come up on you if you just yank open that throttle. This motherfucker will come up. Third gear, I think it's very possible, but it may need a little, you know, just a little slip of the clutch. Fourth gear, you can bring this thing up. Fifth gear, sure, why not? But the power on this thing is something that I had to get used to. Even riding on the freeway, I had to get used to that shit because, you know, once I realized I don't have to downshift every time I want to accelerate, because trust me, I was doing that. I was going from 6th to 4th to pass cars, and then once I realized I didn't need to do that, and you could just open the throttle, this thing, it has a lot of power, right? I mean, I would be cruising 6th gear, 75 miles an hour, minding my own motherfucking business, right? And I'm like, oh damn, I gotta get out the carpool lane. Let me go ahead and jump in front of these cars up here and get the fuck over. So, cruising along, just open it up a little bit. And the next thing I know, I'm doing 120. Are you fucking kidding me? 120, dude? Like, goddamn bike. So one day, I actually paid attention to the speedo while accelerating in 6th gear. And I saw that shit jumping like 4 digits. Like, I went from 70 to 74 to 78 to 82 to 87. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Dude, this thing has a fuck ton of power. And since it's, you know, this thing has a lot more torque than the R6 or 600 does. So that power is like damn near throughout the entire fucking power band. I got a green light. I don't see no police behind me. No, go make this motherfucker work. All right. But I'm still. And calm it down. At no time was I at full throttle. I'm serious, man. These bikes have a fuck ton of power. I mean, this thing will make you respect it. It will. It won't ask if you want to respect it, or if like, hey, you're having a bad day, or you're kind of upset. No, it don't give a fuck. Twist throttle, power. You know what I mean? Twist throttle, power. I mean, it's fucking insane. Let's see. I'm not gonna make this light. I need to stop and get some smokes. Yeah, I'm a smoker. Fuck you. I know I should quit, but whatever. I low-sided right there, by the way. In another story. These are the three major things that I've noticed about riding a 1000. You know, yes, every bike is different, but I think for the most part, you know, there's a common ground with all bikes. And with this, it was the seating position, it's the handling, and it's the fucking power. Three noticeable attributes when transitioning from a 600 to a 1000. If you guys are in the market looking to upgrade, just do Red One a favor. Just go ahead and take that test ride, because you're gonna need it. Because as I said right now, as a commuter bike, this is a pretty good thing. You know, the only problem that I see with commuting is just the lane splitting, but the rest of you 49 fucking states can't do that shit. So that really kind of only applies to California and everybody else in the world, because most other countries you can fucking lane split. Ooh. I mean, it's a beautiful bike. It's very comfortable to ride. The weight makes it feel stable at high speeds. I mean, and I know factory, this thing will do like, what, 180, 190 miles an hour? Like, no problem. Pretty sure you throw a power commander in that bitch, you're 220. Maybe, I really don't know. But I just wanted to give you guys my version of a 1000 through my eyes, through my experience. You know, like I said, the only downfall is the weight. It's something that I believe you can grow into. It may take a little bit of time for you to get used to, but I think it's possible. I think it's totally doable. So definitely, before I go out and get an R1, I need to test ride one of them bitches and see if it's, you know, anything like this, which I believe for the most part it will be. I'm gonna say goodbye to this 1000 because I probably won't be riding it for a while. Me and this thing got to know each other real well. I respect you. I fucking respect you. Yes, I do. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off this moto vlog. Yeah. So until the next moto vlog, guys, I'm Red One, and as always, ride safe and all that other shit.